Welcome back, everyone, to Kissing Girls and Stabbing Zombies, the game.
It looks clear. Far as I can see. Good. Shamblers? As if the others weren't bad enough.
Guess that's nature for you.
Yeah, well, nature's an asshole.
Station access, so we must be going towards the other trains. This kind of reminds me of Silent Hill 3, where Heather had to go through the subway system. This looks like a room, but it also looks like we can go this way. So I want to check both areas.
Creepy. Story-wise, where are we? We just left the TV station, and we're in the subway system to get away from everybody.
Tape.
For those of you who are watching on YouTube, today Mari is Goth GF. You're Big Titty Goth GF, and I'm Small Titty Punk GF. That's our energy today.
Good.
So we're covering all the necessary bases.
The entire spectrum has been covered.
Yeah.
Except for, like, 3 other different directions, but...
Oh, thank you for the gift subs, Prince Kyler.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
So nice.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And thank you to everyone else who's donated and subscribed today. Once again, we really appreciate it. It's really helpful. Thank you. Hey, Dewey, forget the code again? Get me a soda and the code is yours. Why does everybody leave codes for each other in cryptic riddles? What kind of culture did these people live in before the apocalypse?
Pray Jude says I stopped watching porn for this stream.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
That's
We're
like
honored.
big energy. What I wonder is, okay, so you know how kind of this takes place in the same universe as Uncharted?
Yes.
And everywhere we go, someone's like, hey, solve this puzzle to get the code. And everyone's like, why didn't you just write it down, you asshole?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, doesn't this look like the lady from the scar graffiti? Yeah.
That's okay.
Why do you think the wolves call them scars? After the shit we saw today, I'm not sure I want to find out.
Same.
What was I just talking about?
Uncharted.
Oh,
Codes.
what if it is the same world and their entire culture revolved around codes and puzzles, and that's why everything in Uncharted revolves around extremely elaborate puzzles, because that's just how people are. If you ask somebody a question, they're like, well, answer this riddles 3 and you shall know how to be thee. And you're like, God, I just want to know how to open the refrigerator.
Yeah, I mean, to be realistic, this would be like, oh, like you're trying to log into the office computer and there's a post-it on the side of it with the passcode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's like, open the soda machine and look at my favorite soda. You can figure out what my favorite soda is by reading my journal. But where is it? And you're like, anyway, I think it's interesting that this woman's cult, I'm going to assume that she's a cis woman, and I could be wrong, her symbol is like yonic looking, which means vagina looking. And I just think that's interesting.
Vagina looking.
Yeah. And I just think that's like interesting and cool.
Oh, I did want to revisit our argument about the boob Polaroid, because so I think when I was looking at it again, what I determined was I think that she's...
It's too late, you've been canceled.
No, I think she's...
Shit. Needs a combination.
I think that she's laying down, and the reason why there aren't those, like, any, like, shadows or lines is because of the Polaroid flash.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's literally taped on the soda.
How
Alright, I have to break it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find a brick or something. Or maybe I can just smash it. Hold on. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this confirms more than anything. It's the same universe as Uncharted.
Oh my god, it's a literal scavenger hunt.
Yeah, this is what makes me think, oh.
Do you want to read it?
Yeah.
The code is 152 question mark question mark. Okay, enough hints. If you can't figure the rest out, I'm with the wrong man. Enjoy, V.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe we have to get a decoder ring.
Maybe we have to find an old grizzled Nathan
Wait,
Drake who had to survive.
Was
the
there anything
apocalypse.
else on her note? The locker room note, I think.
Okay, so we got her a soda, and then she said the code is yours, and then she's like, he just says, just kidding.
Wait, is it... It has to be numbers. Oh, thank you for the bits, Toby Jacks. Kyler and I are in gay support / love Stacy and Mari war.
Thank you so much for the $10. We really appreciate it.
Just try it. There are only a couple options.
Yeah, it must be just like we have to just use the last two as a guess.
Let's see.
Oh,
And
yeah.
5, 2. Well, that's 2 left.
Yeah, so you could do either 3-4 or 4-3, I guess, but
There's not going to have repeating numbers?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. Oh!
We did it.
How'd you do that?
Magic.
You're my favorite.
I can imagine if Joel was the one who was like reading this note, he'd just go, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Just throw it.
Damn, Mari and Stacy, master puzzle solvers. Smart.
I like this little animation where she opens the door. So it's quick, but realistic. You know? Unlike in other games that try really hard to be realistic. I'm sorry. Please think I'm sexy.
Wow.
I'm
You
drinking
know, and
this.
see, the thing is that every time you do that, the only reason why I would say anything about it is because you give me so much shit whenever I burp on the stream. You're like,
Is it obscene amounts of shit?
You're like, Stacy, why are you doing that? You're so gross.
Is it more shit
You're
than you're
grossing out the chat.
I'm asking you if I'm going past a limit and boundary of burp shaming. Is this a yes or a no?
No. Because you know that the more you shame me for it, the more I want to do it. So, it's
Okay,
fine.
so then you like it?
That's my kink, is being shamed for belching.
What I want to know is how are all these cute girl gamers playing video games for 8 hours in a row and not a single fart or burp is recorded? Doubt. Don't trust. All right, one more check around.
Can't believe we're lucky enough to get these burps for free.
Oh yeah, is the burps only on the OnlyFans? Subscribe to Stacy's OnlyFans. This isn't a joke. We're being for real. She keeps laughing. She has one. She's making
I
all
do
this
have
money.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I wanted to be supportive.
Thank you. The last of the burps.
Yeah, and I made this, which is gonna be for sale soon. Some of you may think, are those bones? And you are correct. I used coyote atlas bones, and I put 3 of them on there so that when you put it down, it's kind of like, what's the word I'm looking
Like a little stand.
Yeah, a
kind
little
of.
stand. So it's in the pendulum board.
She's been having a lot of fun making these.
Yeah. What happened to my...
Oh, thank you, this is a gays only event. Thank you, Prince Kyler, for donating.
Thank
Aw,
you.
You two are so sweet.
Thank you for being so nice to us today and every day. We really appreciate it. This is an exit.
Oh, they're asking if we'll do a jewelry making stream.
We already did, but we can do it again.
Hmm.
There must be a way around.
I like your optimism.
I do have another crafting. We have a few crafting stream ideas where...
Mari's been really good at coming up with ideas. My motivation to do things has been flagging a little bit, but we will try to do something.
That's not true because you're also doing the creative OnlyFans.
I
Yeah.
got this.
Oh no. Oh. Can they see?
No.
To the right.
And I don't have any,
Molotov
shit.
cocktail. Oh. Yes, they can see. Oh. Infected will not see your flashlight. I guess, yeah.
God. Let me please just find some...
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Um. Oh. I hate how it sounds like they're like right next to you.
Okay, he didn't even fucking notice.
Oh. Oh, poor Dina. Oh God. Whew.
Okay. I'm ready to get out of here.
Same.
Alright, I think that was all of them.
Yeah, I think that that's their like little when they talk afterwards, that's their hint that you cleared the area. Ooh.
Oh, we could have just jumped up this whole time. Alright, whatever. I could have stealthed, but I didn't. Whatever, for whatever reason, I really enjoy just killing everything in an area so I don't have to worry.
Oh, thank you for the bits, Toby Jacks. I appreciate y'all playing this because like I would get far too anxious if I tried to play this blind. I also just appreciate y'all in general.
Thank you.
You two
Thank
are being
you.
so sweet today.
Did you guys get a big bonus or something? What's going on? Make sure to take care of yourselves. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But, alright, here we go.
One sec. There.
So, I wanted to point out that someone earlier today tweeted at us, hey, I'm so glad I found 2 lesbians who are, what I'm about to say is like a code word for transphobia, who are gender critical. And I was like,
What?
that's very strange to say, because I've like, for a second I almost said thank you and be like, oh, but we're bisexual. Then I was like, wait, I know that word, and
Yeah.
it's basically just being
A turf.
a turf.
Yeah.
And I
that's
just
that's a dog whistle for turf.
yeah, so I just wanted to point out that I don't know what we said or did to make people think that
What the hell happened here?
we are
I'm gonna say some kind of train crash. Thanks, Sherlock.
not supportive of trans rights, but we are very supportive of trans rights, and we very much believe that all women are real women and all men are real men, and anyone who's non-binary and stuff are all valid, and that oh
Toby Jack says just started work again and Kai just got a fellowship, so we good and we love you and want to support you because we can.
yay,
Aw,
thank you. All right, so now I feel better about that. Thank you so much.
Will say I would almost, because since they deleted, I didn't even see it because they deleted it before I saw it. I would almost wonder, I mean, like, they clearly can't know that much about us if they think that we're lesbians. Like,
yeah, we're both bisexual, or Stacey, you're pansexual.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Okay, sorry. So
Yeah. The word I usually like to use for myself is queer, but I know that not everybody like has a firm understanding of what that, like, you know,
Jesus.
I think it can vary.
I wonder how long they kept these running past Outbreak Day.
I see some light up that way.
But yeah, that's
Up we go then.
it makes me wonder if like this person actually
Thank you.
was, I don't know.
I think they just were really excited to find someone who was hateful. You know, she's like, oh my god, representation for my hate. But I just want to like make sure everyone knew that trans women are real women and trans men are real men and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I don't feel like reading all that, but that's pretty cool. Oh, there's a villain hero scale.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like either or. Like sometimes she just feels like it.
Yeah.
The new dogs. That's pretty cool.
Ginger Hayes says, I always thought queer was a catch-all for gay, basically, but I got called out once for calling someone who was a lesbian queer. Is that wrong? So the word means a lot of different things to different people. The way that I use it is basically just that there is like a fluidity in how I feel about my gender and sexuality. Prince Kyler, fucking trans rights, baby.
Thank you for the bits. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for the donation.
I mean, yeah, sorry, not bits. Donation.
And yes, as some people in the chat are pointing out, some people also still see queer as a slur. So, like, I would never use that word for somebody who, like, because that word used to be like just a slur, and it's been reclaimed by some people, but some people really don't like it. So my thing is that like I use that word for myself, and that's it, unless somebody says that that's what they are. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
I
just, my usual goal is to just only use the words for somebody that they tell me that they like.
my preference for me is that I would just like to be attracted and then constantly surprised and having. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Mel. No,
Gift
wait.
subs.
Thank you for the gift subs, Prince Skylar. Wow. Thank you so much.
We're being spoiled today.
Thank you so much. And we really appreciate it. It definitely helps a lot. Is that I'm attracted to whoever I'm attracted to, and I know there's a bunch of different words for it, but for some reason, for me, I'm just like, I don't care what the word is, even though I do know that for other people this is very important in order to feel valid in how they feel.
Yeah.
Just for me, personally, I didn't really think about it until, like, we got popular and everyone kept asking me, and I was like, well, I just like what I like.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
Rowan Korea also subscribed. Thank you. Prince Kyler says, me derailing this stream every 5 seconds. Jules, I hope you made it out and find this. The two of us got into a minor dust-up with some clickers, but we're still in one piece. Holed up here for the night to lick our wounds. The long dead body of a man watched over it. Wait, I feel like we saw this. A gruesome reminder of why we're doing this. Well, this infection, it really was a warning. Better to live off the land than remain in this rotting mess. Zachary, yeah, we...
No, I didn't. I don't remember reading this because we just picked this up.
Yeah, I know, but I remember seeing this note because it calls it Haven, and they built it all themselves. Hearing him talk about it, it was hard not to get inspired, even optimistic. I pray for your safety. I hate to think what Isaac will do if his goons catch you. I'll be holding my breath, waiting for a sign that you're okay. Because we read the whole part about how the long dead body of a man watched over us. Weird.
Shamblers, are there new infected? In case you can't see, Ellie has drawn what the Shamblers look like. Thank you for the bits, Blue Shirt 616. I don't want to ramble, but thanks. Uh-oh, where'd it go?
I don't want to ramble, but thanks for standing up to TERFs. You guys are many kinds of awesome. Thank you.
It ain't hard. It's the least we can do for our comrades in arms. So, I know that Ellie canonically is not a himbo. Oh, wait.
What?
Yeah, himbo. Or, wait, what was the spectrum for...
Herbo.
Herbo is not a herbo. But, because
It's...
Joel, the man who raised her, is a himbo, as canonically in...
You think he's a himbo?
Yes, because remember we made the joke in the first one was, oh, is Joel just the muscle?
Oh.
Anyway.
I guess I don't think of him as being, like, hunky.
He's big and strong and not stupid, but just like to the point, which is how I see himbo. But what I'm trying to say is, since I play Ellie and I always like can't figure out what the heck is going on, and then the game initiates Dina to tell me where to go, I like to imagine that Ellie is a himbo.
Getting closer to light.
So, I don't know that...
Hey, let me get you up there. Yeah.
Himbo is supposed to be stupid. It's more just like gullible.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know.
The way I see himbo is somebody who just is not
What you got?
full of themselves, I think. Big, strong.
Come on.
You guys didn't read the new note. It is at the top of the notes list.
Okay.
So, is
That's
that...
early. We're almost out. Lead on.
Oh, yeah, so this is the new one. We had read the old one.
Thank you for the bits.
Oh.
Saint.
Oh, God.
Saint Aeschylus. First time on the stream, been following since coming out on top. Used to chat with Stacy on Insta in 2008, but my anxiety messed it up. I still have all the coffee if you two want it. How embarrassing for me. Thanks for all you do. Love you guys. Herbo writes. Yes.
Herbo writes. Oh, and Blue Shirt, if you reacted to my earlier cheer, I missed it because I was receiving some awesome Pokemon bookmarks a friend of mine drew for me. Just want to reiterate that you're both great.
Thank you. And I think we did, didn't we?
What?
Yes, we did. We did.
Yes, we did see the earlier note.
So, hi Jules. I'm still holding out hope that you're coming. It's unbelievable the amount of infected down here. Oh, that's a little cheery for me to read that. I'm starting to admire Zachary. He's a solid fighter in close quarters, and he can hear anything creeping around in the dark. I swear he's like a bat. Also, he prays for his ailing father every night, and he joins me in prayer for the ones I love and miss, especially you. His phrase, Zachary, keeps saying, "May she guide you." It's what jumps up to my mind every time I wonder what's up with you. Maybe there's something greater, someone greater watching over us. I'm starting to sound like a religious nut, aren't I? So, may she guide you, Jules. Travel fast, travel safe. Gray. Oh, uh-oh. Thank you for the $15, LAJM. I've watched you guys since middle school, and now I just graduated high school. Congratulations! As a bisexual girl gamer, watching a duo of inclusive girl gamers has inspired me a lot during a formative years, and I bet a lot of fans feel the same. Love you. Since you did not get a graduation, I am assuming you're in the United States, Happy graduation! Everyone in the chat say happy graduation! Because if you didn't get a graduation ceremony, this is your graduation ceremony. Ba, 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 ba,
Is that
ba,
a
ba,
graduation
ba,
song,
ba.
or-
Yes.
Oh.
Ba, 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 ba. Here's your diploma. Congratulations. They didn't get to get one. No handshakes though. Yep. We have to do it demolition style. We would go.
Is that the USA version of graduation song? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe?
It is.
I wouldn't know.
Well, Why So Down just subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you, Why So Down.
It's Pomp and Circumstance. Yeah, I think I've only really seen graduation ceremonies in
Oh no!
movies. Oh no.
Ellie, your mask. Here, we can share mine.
No! Don't take it off! Ellie, stop! Ellie, stop! What? No! Ellie, no! Stop! I'm not infected. I'm immune. I'm not coughing, do you see? Fuck. Dina. Shit. Can you run?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's fucking go! Go!
What?
No! Stop! Run, Dina! Ellie!
I think you're probably supposed to just run.
Just wait. Just
Oh.
let me figure it out.
Okay.
Let's fucking go! Go! Get the... Run, Dina! Ellie! Right here! Don't slow down!
Thank you for subscribing, Asti
This way! Hurry! Fuck! Go right! Come on!
I'm just leaving my girlfriend behind, dude. Get fucked. Bitch, go! I did initiate the sequence. They can't figure out the turnstile.
Well, there's one stuck in it now, thank God.
Dina!
Oh God.
On your feet.
Hey. What do you say we rest in that theater?
That sounds so fucking good.
Almost there.
I got you. Here. Got it.
Oh,
All right, we're good.
thanks for making it here, Astacootie.
You want to tell me what's going on with you? What's going on with me? Ellie, I just saw you breathe spores. I told you. I'm immune. Okay. You're immune? Come on.
I was bitten a long time ago.
The fuck are you talking about?
I was bitten and nothing happened.
a chemical burn.
Maria and Tommy and Joel are the only ones who know. Knew. Now you know. I can't get you infected if that's what you're worried about. I can't make you immune either. Can you say something?
Ellie. I think I'm pregnant.
Cool.
Oh no.
What?
Don't worry, it's not yours.
What are we... What are we supposed to do now?
Cottagecore lesbian time, dude.
Nothing. I just need to rest for a second.
Are you fucking kidding? How long have you known?
It was late a few weeks ago.
A few weeks? We could have still turned back.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure, okay? I didn't want to be a burden.
Well, you're a burden now, aren't you?
How can you even dependably know if you're pregnant or not in this scenario anyway? Like, I get why everyone's mad, but this is like a lot.
I'm gonna make sure this place is secured.
Some people have other physical symptoms.
You just rest.
No, I meant like there's just if you're late on your period in an apocalypse scenario, there's so many different factors.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can you really be mad? Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, but
I think also, like, what might be frustrating for Ellie is not just the burden thing, but also, like, oh, you're pregnant with someone else's baby.
Yeah.
Also, now you have a baby, and I've put you in a grave amount of danger. So I don't think it's
Wonder how
necessarily,
many people
like...
die in this play.
I'm not saying she's wrong to be
Yeah.
mad. I'm just pointing out that, God, like, how would you even know if you were pregnant in a apocalypse scenario unless you were, like, I don't know, at least 5 months in?
No. Because there's a lot of people who, even very early in the pregnancy, will be, like, throwing up every day and, like, feel that something is very different. It depends on the person, but, like, there are other ways that people would know.
I have a lot of terror of being pregnant without it being intentional, as Stacy knows.
Yeah.
But
It's like, to me, it's not unbelievable that if somebody is 3 weeks late on their period and they're, like, throwing up and feeling shitty all the time, that, yeah.
beyond things genuinely petrifying. Mahid and his genie? Is that the right way to say that?
Maybe, I don't know. Majid? I don't
Majid. That looks fucking cool.
Ellie didn't get Dina pregnant. It's from her, it's Jesse, her ex-boyfriend.
If you want to headcanon it, you know, we can headcanon it however you want. But I think the game is implying that she got pregnant from her ex-boyfriend. Because remember,
Well-
he said, oh, we just broke up a week ago. And then she got with Ellie pretty quickly, and then they started their journey. So I think that's what happened.
Didn't she say that I think I'm pregnant? Yes.
Pregnant? Fucking pregnant. How could you keep something like that?
Yeah, I mean, like, and there's also some people who, like, get terrifyingly 9 months into a pregnancy and don't even realize it.
The
Un-
scariest show
The
on
scariest
television.
thing ever. The scariest thing ever is, like, people who don't realize they're pregnant at all until the baby literally. I'm just
have
saying,
you seen I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant? The scariest, most terrifying horror show on TV?
Yeah.
Where they're like, yeah, I was a tall, thin, athletic woman, but because I was so tall, the baby bump didn't show up. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And they're like, I was getting regular periods. And then one day I had a baby. I'm like,
And then one day I went to take a dump and a baby popped out.
for real. That's what that show is.
Yeah.
It's the scariest show on television.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anyone to think that I'm anti-pregnancy. I'm
I am.
anti-being unprepared for a baby. We're like 34 Days, a Matthew Anderson film. God, this looks like one of those movies where nothing happens and there's just two people falling in love and you're like, cool. Can we do this in space or something?
Yeah. Chat's like, that sounds terrifying. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. How can you get your period when
Shit.
you're pregnant?
There's someone living here.
You just do. I don't know why.
Well, it can be some people who have a very light period. It can be like spotting, and also other people, like, their period is not very heavy, so it's like you can foreseeably not realize it.
I have an IUD, and no, that's not a bomb. Every time I say this, they're like, you have a bomb inside you? No. An IUD is an intrauterine device. A bomb is an IED. So my IUD, now I'm confused. It makes my periods later, which then, if I had gotten pregnant, you can get spotting while pregnant and think that's your period.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Perez Green, and Adam made it to the listening post 2 days ago, and so far, so good. WLF haven't come looking here yet. The city's lost to the WLF. We escaped headquarters out of sheer luck and good timing. Torres, Ward, and the others are probably dead, camping here, grateful to be alive for now. Can't sleep, burning up with fever. No medicine, looked everywhere. We didn't have anything except the uniforms on our backs. No contact from...
Improvised uterus detonator.
Yeah. Anyone on the radio either. How many of us made it out? Still feverish, don't have any big cuts, so probably not an infection. The others are waiting until nightfall, then making a run to the hospital to get medicine for me and supplies for wherever we're going next. They're good guys. September 10th. Shouldn't be taking this long. And then they probably died.
Okay. This note's old.
But
Still, better be careful.
basically the takeaway is that it varies a lot from person to person, so it's possible, like, to know or not know, like, depending on what your own body's like.
A point I would like to make is that even today, the majority of mainstream media is written by cis men, which is not like me insulting cis men. I'm pointing out a lack of point of view here. And then I notice that usually when I watch TV shows about people trying to survive in whatever kind of situation, the marker is she's throwing up, therefore she is pregnant. Kind of never really sang for me. I don't know why. It just always seems like she's puking, therefore she's pregnant, and it just didn't really connect to me. However, I don't know who the writing team for The Last of Us 2 was. I'm just, like, saying.
I mean, we assumed that I assumed she was pregnant when she was puking at the horse.
Right, but is
Yeah.
that because, like, every single TV show ever goes, she's puking, so she's pregnant? That's just me,
No,
like,
that's
wondering.
from personal experience, me knowing people who've been pregnant and them describing what the first trimester was like, which was like literally puking for no reason every day. But it's different for every person. Hold on, wait. This is person.
I didn't want anyone to feel attacked if you're a cis man. I was literally just trying to say if the majority of a certain type of thing is written by one type of person, different experiences can be overlooked. What did they say? This one?
As a pregnant person, I can totally confirm that not everyone feels symptoms as strongly, but I 100% felt mine before getting a positive both times because I'm very in tune with my body.
Oh, that's cool. And are you happy about being pregnant? And if so, congratulations!
Mm-hmm. Thank you for sharing your experience with us.
Yes, that was very valuable. Thank you. Late Cheese just subscribed, and you've been on a 17-month streak. We really appreciate that. I hope I've been saying your name correctly for 17 months. Just Gal Cooking says throwing up equals pregnancy stuff annoys me so much as a woman. You can't even throw up for other reasons without someone going, huh, you sure you're not pregnant, which itself is so insensitive. You know what? Maybe that's why I reacted that way, because that's happened to me, and I just didn't like it for whatever reason. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Frozen Mochi says, morning sickness isn't always that severe either. My first pregnancy was more mild and I just had extreme nausea. But with my current, my whole first trimester, I was throwing up every day.
I think Ellie's gonna warm up to the pregnancy eventually. I think she just needs some time to adjust to the idea.
If it were me, I think what I would be feeling would be personal responsibility for dragging her on this thing and then being like, oh shit, now I've like put you and baby in danger. And I think her reacting and Brigant, I think her reacting and being like, oh, now you're a burden, I think that's just her anger response of like feeling like, oh, now I have to like look out for you and be really careful.
I think that's interesting because Abby had the same reaction to her some other person getting pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that's interesting. Maybe they're trying to look for, I don't know, mirror each other so they can be like, ugh. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Pregunte? Ooh.
Hold on. It's connected to this room, so I want to see if I should turn it on first. What the fuck is happening? Oh, I see. I don't think they're coming back. Crossed out. They're not coming back. Either got ambushed or they ditched me. Not my fault I got sick. At least the fever's gone, but now I'm fucking starving. Can probably raid the buildings nearby for food. Then if I can raise some on the radio. Constant rain means at least I won't die of thirst. Unfortunately, it keeps making the electricity conk out all the time. Makes it kind of hard to use the radio. Not like anyone's answering anyway. The WLF can't have hit all the federal listening posts. No way. Need to keep trying. It is September 16th. Dreamt they were laughing as I slowly bled out from a gut shot. Woke up an hour ago, still shaking. Need a cigarette. You think that there'd be a pack or two stashed somewhere in a fucking theater, but apparently not this one. Power went out again. Nothing to head to the roof and see if I can get back on.
Going to head to the roof.
Sorry.
And see if I can get it back on.
So there's gonna be a zombie up there, for sure. Facts.
I would also say that, like, in the context of, like, regular people, would you automatically assume that if they were puking, they were pregnant? Maybe not. But in this situation where I don't think that they have birth control, like, if you were Dina and you're like, oh, yeah, I was having sex with my boyfriend without any protection for months, the likelihood that if you then start puking and feeling weird that you're pregnant maybe is higher, you know?
Or, yeah, the likelihood of assuming that.
Yeah.
Or hoping.
Yeah.
I would assume that people just hope until there's a baby bump and they go, oh, okay, there it is. I feel like the controls and gameplay in this game are really smooth and reactive. There's only been a few times where I felt a little frustrated because the game was between animations. But mostly I feel like the movements and the stop and go and the whatever has been improved from 1. Because I remember playing as Joel and moving him, and then if I wanted to turn around, he had to do the whole turnaround animation, which I appreciate. But you can see Ellie does have animations for changing, but she moves faster. So, I don't know, I just thought I'd point that out as a gameplay improvement from 1.
The chat's asking if you want to hold L1 plus X.
Damn.
No, it's just
You
a
get
joke.
fried?
The-
Guess you
Cause
weren't
I-
much of an electrician.
So this dude died, like, years ago, because he was trying to plug it in.
Got it.
I really like Ellie putting her hood up in the rain. Yeah, that is a cool little thing.
Condos may still exist, but the latex degrades over time. There's no way they expire. I don't know that they could last 35 years. That seems like a lot.
I think they probably have to just rely on imperfect birth control practices.
Yeah.
What's this?
Oh yeah, Cyberpunk's getting an anime.
All right.
Sorry, I just wanted to check real quick if I was missing anything. Alright, let's go have a serious chat with our girlfriend and the new baby that's our baby now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she still needs some time to process that. Because if I was
Aw.
her, I think both sides, their reactions are totally fair and understandable, which is cool. But, you know, she probably feels really shitty about it too.
I would think you would also be somewhat scared because birth would be a
Alright.
lot more dangerous.
Yeah. The thing with humans, the reason why humans have such a hard time with birth is because we became smart enough to try. Our brains are so big that the vagina has a hard time.
Wow. Joel, you'd love watching a movie in this place.
That just the way our pelvic area is designed, it has a harder time giving birth than most other animals. So we have the benefit of being smarter, but for a very long time that came at the cost of usually a mother's life. And the reason for that is because our heads are so big. So, I don't know.
That's why you have to smoke a lot to bring the birth weight down.
Yeah, in the 1950s, they said smoking was good because it made the baby smaller.
They were like, do you want an easier birth? Starve your baby.
They literally, because they had a study that came out, and they're like, hey, it makes your baby smaller. And they asked, like, a cigarette representative, and he went, I think women would like that benefit. So anyway, don't ever fucking trust a corporation for anything.
No.
Okay? Don't worship a corporation. Never trust a corporation. I love Disney, but I don't trust a fucking word they say. Okay? It's okay to like things. Just remember to face reality. Sick habit with the brick shithole houses.
Brad.
Pinnacle Theater, 9/14/13. $25 at the door. All proceeds to benefit Seattle's Children's Center. That's the most punk shit I've ever seen.
To be fair, birth also did get a lot safer once humans discovered what germs were, and doctors stopped going from doing dissections of corpses directly into the birthing.
Oh yeah, doctors used to think that germs were like a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't see them, so they're like, what do you mean? I
Yeah.
can't just shove my hand in this cholera-infected corpse, go upstairs, and slap my hand around in a ripped open
Yeah.
wound.
So they would be doing, what's that word for dead body examinations? Autopsy. They would be doing autopsies and doing on, for medical students, and then literally, like, without washing their hands, because they didn't know germs were a real thing, they would go right into the birthing rooms.
Spooky. No way.
Where are we finding all these perfectly preserved guitars?
Well, that doesn't surprise me, actually, because I can't see a lot of people wanting to lug it around.
No, hold on, I'll explain after the cutscene.
Oh.
I don't want to accidentally interrupt anything. So, guitars like this and other wood instruments need to be constantly played, and also, oh, thank you for the cheers, Ellie33771-3H. I think there was a second update sound, but I don't know where it is. ABAC, yes, thank you. Is that they need to be maintained. Things like violas and violins need to be constantly played, otherwise they fall apart. Like, they need to be played and also humidified and adjusted and touched. Otherwise, this guitar here would have dried out and, like, broken and cracked. What's up?
Blake JPEG says, I have a guitar from when I was 9 years old. It's been 20 years. I never changed the strings and it still works. It's kind of rusty, but it works.
Yeah, but have you been playing with it and touching it and stuff? If you don't touch a guitar...
They said they never changed the strings, so I would assume that means no.
Yeah, but did they play it?
Oh, I don't...
The playing itself helps.
Yeah. No, it's on my wall.
Oh, it's telling me what to do. Okay. I was just following my heart.
It's probably along the same lines as the gasoline thing.
If I ever would lose you, I'd surely lose myself.
Oh.
You're a dad now, Ellie.